welcome back to another video. So in this video we will be configuring Ubuntu Firewall and allow and disable some ports for secure communications. Let's type if Ubuntu Firewall we get is available or not. So it's not available. Let's install this. You can install it by running sudo apt install UFW. Then we can enable it by running sudo UFW enable. So if we enable UFW right now, what will be happened is all the open ports will be by default closed and we will lost our SSH connections. So if we enable UFW, what will happen is all the open ports included port 80 and port 22 will be closed by default and we need to enable it, otherwise we will not be connected to our VPS server with SSH again. So what we need to do is run sudo UFW allow port 80 allow 22. So you can see here rule added and also allow port 80 for HTTP request. At last we need to reload UFW to affect the changes. Okay, let's check the status. So as you can see here, port 20 and port 80 is open. So let's exit it and try to reconnect our server and check if SSH connection is still open or not. So as you can see here, our SSH connection is still on because we enabled port 22. And if you forget to allow port 22, what you can do is you can go to your hostinger panel and from here you can log in through browser terminal. You can actually connect to your VPS from this browser terminal without any problem. And what you need to do is you need to just allow port 22 to enable SSH. Okay, let's exit from here. Let's see which ports are also open. So you can see here our port 80 is open and also port 8081. And if we go to this port 8081, we will not be able to visit that port because it is not enabled by Ubuntu Firewall. Okay, so to enable this port, what we can do is sudo status to check the available port, and in here we can allow 8081. Then reload UFW. As you can see here, we can now visit to port 8081 and in here you can see it's Apache 2. And if we refresh the page and go to this network tab, you can see here the remote access is your VPS IP, then it is actually hosted on 8081. And if we go to 80, you can see here its Nginx is running on 80 and this file is requested from the VPS IP, then our 80 port. So that's how you successfully configured Apache 2 and Nginx side by side, and also how you can control your open ports from UFW. Thank you for watching, and if you want to watch more of these short videos, do subscribe to this channel.